Alô, alô, alô? Sejam todos muito bem-vindos à live. Fala, Wildroid. Como vai você? Vamos continuar a ler o ato 4 de HOMESTUCK. Estamos na página 1579. Lembrando que são mais de 8.000. Vai tudo bom, não? Então está tudo bem, né? Vamos começar aqui com ela, conversando com o John. Aqui vai tudo bem também. Foi mal aí a demora pra começar a live. É que eu tava resolvendo a treta de uma gameplay que eu tô gravando no meu canal de gameplays. Se vocês não estão ligados, eu tenho um canal de gameplays. Deixa eu colocar aí no... será que era canais ou era redes? Acho que era YouTube, pra falar a verdade. É isso aí mesmo. Tem o meu canal principal, que é pra onde tá indo essas leituras de HOMESTUCK, que é uma história interativa de webcomic com jogo, com tudo mais. Então não é um roteiro, é uma história que existe e tal. Tem o meu canal de fansings, de música, né, de cover, por assim dizer. Tô até pensando em mudar o nome do meu canal de fansing. Eu vou mudar pra zizibs, eu acho. Eu tô pra mudar e eu fico esquecendo. Mas, então, o que eu tô falando de importante aqui, tem o meu canal de gameplays, que é onde eu tô postando gameplay de um jogo super viado que eu tô jogando, chama Butterfly Soup, e é o 2. Eu já fiz a série do jogo 1, e agora eu estou fazendo a série do jogo 2. Eu não estou jogando em live, estou fazendo gameplay raiz desse jogo, e tá sendo uma experiência ótima. Já tem uns 15 episódios gravados e postados, sabe? Então... vocês já podem ir lá ver se quiserem. Ok. Mas pra quem não pegar aí no chat depois gravado, é Zizibs Joga o nome do canal. Enfim, merchan feito. Vamos aqui pra leitura de fato. John, it's me again. Who? Oh, that's right. The lead-speaking blind one. Go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. Which one? The blindness or the lead-speak? I am sensitive about both. Sorry. You can make it up to me by letting me help you. Whoa, you drive a hard bargain, but no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually. Because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. Yeah? Well, you're huge. Oh man, whatever. What do you even want? I am motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh! Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring. And you could stand to skip some steps. I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future there, right? By just like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long, boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to whatever you want like the other weirdos are doing? Okay, I can do that, and I am. I guess what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you. Oh, okay, that sounds really great and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything. That your timeline where chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say or when we say it. And they're probably right, but I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Sounds dumb. But if it means you're going to help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess. Let's get to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet. Whoa, you've got a map. Where'd you get it? John, we are so much better than you in every respect. It's ridiculous. Can I have it? It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it. showing you where to go. Ok. Ela enviou um GIF pro John. Go here, John, é o nome do GIF. Opa, quem falou comigo aí? Fala, Vitor, como vai você? Como é viver num mundo em que até o Ash Ketchum é campeão mundial e o Palmeiras não? É um mundo novo de aventuras e o perigo é bem maior. É só isso que eu tenho pra te dizer. A versão da música do meme My Reaction to That Information. Eu não sei do que você tá falando, mas no caso, eu tô ouvindo exatamente essa trilha aqui enquanto eu leio, porque direitos autorais não pega ela. Eu acho. Até onde eu sei, né? As músicas de Undertale que eu saiba são domínio público, né? Eu posso estar errada, mas... o mapa que o John recebeu é isso aqui. Gente do céu. Vocês têm que lembrar que ela é cega, tá? Eu não sei nem como é que ela tá digitando. This is the worst crap I have ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I can do. Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors? I picked one that smelled nice. Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline? Sure. Rose, Strife. Bom, o John tá indo por um caminho que não era pra ele ir. Isso não deve ser bom. Tá, Will, pode mandar. Depois eu vejo. Chalk Imp, Marble Imp. Enquanto isso, a Rose tá acabando com a raça dos piruleta aqui. Oh, meu Deus, esse é grande. O que você vai fazer, Rose? Opa, perdão, gente, eu tava respondendo uma mensagem aqui. Ela foi bem no zóio dele e pimba! É isso aí. Ai, que bom que eu não sou esse bicho. Knit the scarf, ride the ogre. Usou ele de burro de carga, né? Carai, isso foi épico. Dave tá falando com ela. Answer Dave. Oh, tem mais um troll falando com ela e tem outro troll falando com ele. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind, the point is, I'm out of grist. So, if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall. Right now, the spoils would sink. I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you were planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. And then what? What do you mean? You kill it. Release a shitload of grist. Maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find out? That sounds malicious. What? But you just rigged the thing with an old dipole harness and rode its torso like a log flume right down a magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster who gives a fuck. Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing. Wow, fuck, okay. You can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Grease Torrent to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind. Does John know we've been sapping his grease yet? No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah, me too. Answer troll. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure. I command her, alright. I am like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy bookshrews. That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong? What do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly? On a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and a lackluster trolling effort. What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with endearment. You have no idea, dude. She's so in my grill. Like a stray hot dog that rolled down there. And now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs. So you just watch it little crack and turn black. Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong? Man, wait. What's this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Oh, no, peraí. You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious. Opa. Arigato pelo abraço, Vimones. Boa noite, como vai você? Tranquilo, tranquilo. Tequila, tequila. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? Hahaha, so terrible. What a transparent dodge. All hiding behind your alien shit? Just admit it. You want me to help you win her over. I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says takes her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do. Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you've got to learn that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. You got to leave that crap. It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Yes, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh, alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you got to pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology mind games and sort of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not. Then, keep saying the opposite things. Tranquilo como esquilo? Nice. That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah. Be like an antagonism ninja, like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her. Anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing though. It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll. Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro. Answer troll. Hi, so you get bossed around by the knight? Okay, given that, I have a question. Who? Oh, The one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes, I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy, I know that anyone committed to such an affectation could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by then insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab champ commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, wow, I didn't understand those things, but I mean Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that, I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities. And, what are the tender spots that all those, devices he employs to conceal them? Like all the things he says he thinks are funny. Tender spots. Your word choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? Whoa, no, whoa! Okay, no, that just made me feel upset to think about. I just want to really try to bother him. It's hard. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat. But if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we're agreed. You are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, birded livestock. I will assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What? Poetry? As in like those human word bunches? Yes. They are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous traces, while it cracks and turns black. You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object? Yeah. I suppose that's what I'm saying. I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him. Ha ha ha, yes! This is the idea that I like. Fala, rica ghetto seto com churubão, como vai tu? Chegou bem na parte boa? É isso aí, serve, serve. Your obvious cunning with words should depend, Strider, with such vivid and parent tempest. Another regional sonic boon is certain inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation. The angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows, cantillating an unbroken chorus of "oh snaps!" Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you lent to, earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help. Ele bloqueou ela. Ele desbloqueou ela. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you. Tá cansado? Eu estou bem. Liguei o ventilador aqui, estou bem. Ah, meu Deus, agora a Rose vai ficar namorando. Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments. Oh, see, it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really. What's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Will graciously omit my embarrassing skepticism, however. The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it's my seventh with you. Ai, você tá gostando da série? Eu tô amando. Eu gravei mais hoje. Eu quase perdi a gravação, porque tava dando erro no OBS. Mas eu não perdi, felizmente. Então nós vamos ter capítulos novos em breve. Amanhã vai ter mais um, e daí eu preciso editar o resto. Olha, o emoticonzinho já tá ficando com um gorrinho de Natal. A Twitch já tá se preparando. Obrigada, Rica. Sim, e você vai ver nesses episódios que eu gravei hoje que, meu Deus do céu, a trama tá intensificando de um jeito lá. Tá pegando uns assuntos pesados que tá trabalhando bem, eu tô gostando. Me sigam no outro canal, gente. Canal de gameplays, zizibs joga. This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either. This is your second conversation with me, but it is my seventh with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So, to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, 4 equals... Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stole another conversation in between, one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparring through intellect, etc., etc.? See? That is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean, based on the first impression I am apparently about to making our next conversation? Yes. What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Gente do céu. Conversation with a very stupid girl.txt. Jesus amado, essa trama tá ficando doida demais. Você tá aprendendo violão? Ah, verdade, você mandou áudio lá. Nice. É bom ter hobbies. Vocês têm hobbies também, galera do chat? It's good to have hobbies. As gameplays são meus hobbies. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and where-it-alls were not as they seemed. Where-it-alls. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant. And what if my counter measure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. Tatatam. O coração fica? É isso que eu tava falando. So, your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability, and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription? Yes. While being perfectly upfront about it? Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I'll admit it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why? Why the convoluted artifice? They've raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at a disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground in successive conversations. 4 equals 3, and 5 equals 4, and such. Your demeanor will be terse, if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well? Yes. It seems friendship for some human is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time? You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro, you can admit it. I am hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Ok, I'm going to talk to my dead cat. Basicamente, pessoal, elas estão conversando em linhas do tempo. A Troll consegue conversar com a Rose em diferentes momentos da vida da Rose. Então elas não estão conversando linearmente, né? Pelo chatzinho delas aqui. Pra Rose, o tempo tá passando normal, assim como passa pra nós seres humanos. Pra Troll, a Troll tá tendo umas conversas avançadas com a Rose do passado e, por consequência, ela vai ter umas conversas atrasadas com a Rose do futuro, porque a Rose do futuro vai estar mais adiantada que ela e vice-versa. Aí, quando elas estiverem na 8ª conversa, vai ser a 8ª conversa pra Rose e a 8ª conversa pra Troll, aí elas vão estar em pé de igualdade. E a Troll passou o log da conversa delas, que a Rose ainda não teve, mas que ela já teve, pra Rose ficar sabendo qual que vai ser o papo delas no futuro, que pra ela vai ser, que pra Troll já é no passado. Muito confuso, mas é isso aí. E essa é a Troll com quem a Rose tá conversando. E com quem a gente shippa a Rose no futuro. Answer Troll. Enquanto isso, o Dave tá no Paint. Fazendo tirinha do Sweet Bro e Hella Jeff. Ok, my Bromo Sapien. Are you ready to get straight in, flat down, broadside, school fed up, the bone bulge by a dope smacked, trinked out, smother fudging troll? Don't care. Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay, turn on some strict beats maybe. It will help to listen to them while I destroy you. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find I'm toting sick Billy. Whose goat is that, he asks while he stops to think about it. And I just say, it's Dave's, you silly goose. But the man says, Goose, where, let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was contraband. Whoa, okay. I am getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that you handed in and then got handed back to you. 'Cause that's how humans get served, and guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in. Before I gave your ass back to you, I did that, is what I mean. But I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill. But no, just joking. Let's see, how can I put this tactfully? I mean, the points on the horns on my head coming at you through traffic, aimed at the target on your shirt that is red. We're about to get mad pornographic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual. Whoa, never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical vernacular is Mexico. I'm forcing you to be licking and liking, grab my arms and start kicking like you're riding a Viking, cause I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge, cause I'm charging in your Chinese shop, breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you are the cock of the walk's hot shit, but when in fact you are not. More like you are something that rhymes with the cock of the walk's hot shit, but it's so much worse than the cock's shit. So given that, let me be the first to say you act like you're gold from Prospect when you're really cold, shit flush from Durst. Ele realmente tá tentando fazer um rap, mas ele não é bom em rap. Ele não é bom em rap. Ele é um troll muito ruim em trollar. A camiseta do Dave. In my dream, I am the star. It's me. É o Snoop Dogg, né? E esse aqui é o troll que não sabe trollar. You just started some sick fires, bro. Esse cara é patético. Nossa, olha o John. O John tá saindo pelo cano. Florp. O coelhinho ficou cheio de petróleo. Putz. Ah, o Rika tá sabendo. Reunite with your long-loving wife and daughter. What? É o coelho mais valioso. John. Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. Deu o coelhinho pra ela. I got a present for you, Casey. It's a little dirty, a little rough around the edges, just like your dear old ex-con dad, with a heart of gold. Surrender to overwhelming emotion. Ah, vai tocar... Ah, vai com um áudio de Homestuck mesmo. Eu nunca vi esse filme. Se a Twitch tirar o som da live nessa hora, o pessoal do YouTube perdeu. Isso aí deve ser o fim do filme, né? Cadê o coelhinho pra nós? Traz o coelhinho pra nós. Esse cabelo. Esse corpo suado. Olha só esse ator. Não entendo o que ele fala. A menina tá perplexa. Meu Deus do céu. Que cena estranha. O filme do Cornell. Con Air. Só sei o nome deles, mas não a história de cada um. Até agora, porque já tá mostrando. É. Eu já desenhei todos os 12 trolls da linha do tempo principal lá. Eu só não desenhei os outros trolls. Meu Deus do céu. A mulher tá feliz porque ele tem uma... Ah, é, enfim, né? As migalhas. E o coelhinho tá todo bonitinho. O do John tá todo surrado. É o aniversário dela mesmo? Menina, vai sujar ela de sangue toda, pô. Oh, que bonito. Eu não entendo o contexto, mas que bonito. Tá sujando ela de sangue também. Tá sujando todo mundo de sangue, suor e lágrimas. Nossa, tem o John Cusack nesse filme. Meu Deus do céu. O nome do arquivo de vídeo é How Do I Live? Que é o nome da música, né? Ele praticou a cena aqui com o povo lagarto. Vai, responde o Caracat. John, what the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord. No wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? No, it's about these criminals on a runway plane. They've got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Oh, okay. That actually sounds pretty good, I guess. It is sweet, so sweet. You would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Isn't he in Serendipity? That was pretty great for a human flick. Oh man, that sucked so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course we have tons of movies and they're infinitely superior to our primitive cinematic Neander thrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and is a classic is wherein numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be part of the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. One holds plot-critical secret. 47 on-screen explosions, one resulting in demise of key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous. Wait, this is the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. Basicamente, os filmes no mundo dos trolls são os animes de Isekai. Tem uns títulos imensos contando tudo o que acontece na história. How do you even say them in a casual conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there, watching it, not saying it. That's dumb. John, try to think outside your Minuso culture bubble for a change. Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle must explain why it's sprouted such a miserable crop of players, instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay, now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Oh fuck. Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess? I told her to stop the shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago, from my perspective at least. I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay? Tell her to Peraí. Fala, Matheus, tudo bom? A notificação demorou? Que notificação? Do aplicativo da Twitch? O do Discord até que foi normal. É, são outros trolls, Rica. Não são esses, são outros. Tell her to polish my having bone bulge and set a table for fucking two on it. It's for our candlelight hate date. I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you! Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade? What? Why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Want me to pace the conversation? No, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is going to require further investigation. I've got to go. Okay. But next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I just don't block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later. Agora vai responder a doidinha. Como é que ela digita se ela... Enfim, né? Como é que ela digita as frases com lead speak, que já é difícil pra caramba? Titica? Como assim? A música. Peraí que eu tô descansando o gogó um pouquinho, gente. Ah, legal. É a Therese. Essa é a Therese. A Canaia é a que tá com a Rose lá, conversando. É verdade, né? Pensando bem, eu acho que o Homestuck acaba te ajudando na memória. Porque tem muito personagem. E olha só, eu consegui decorar o nome de vários personagens dessa história. Só de bater o olho, eu já sei quem é quem. Impressionante. Talvez se chegar nos Alpha Trolls, eu não lembro o nome de todo mundo. Mas os Beta Trolls, eu sei quem são. Os de verdade, eu sei quem são. Hehehehe. John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We are on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it one of us? Is it me? It was Carcino. Ha 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 ha. I bet he's confused and grumpy. Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing. I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John. Haha. Oh, he said to give you a message. Oh? He wants you to touch his bone lump or something. What? And that he's pretty much basically in love with you? Wait, did he actually say that? In confidence? Yeah, I don't know, pretty much. Can you copy exactly what he said? Oh no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Oh, also, you're going to punch him. I am? When? I guess in your future. But in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him. But I am always laughing at him. How will I know? Also, he says you said it's from me. From you? Do you want me to punch him, John? Pfft, I don't care. I'm just the timey-wimey messenger here. I'm sure many highly justifiable and well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time. But let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look at where the shortcut took you. Turn around. 13 dá azar, prefiro 14. Não, essa foi ótima. Eu adorei. Gente, olha onde ele tá. Oh, wow, what's that? It's your denizen's palace. My denizen. Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping, and guarding a huge greased hoard. Okay. The way down to its lair is through the palace. So you want me to go down there and kill him? Won't that be kinda hard? Ordinarily, you'd have absolutely no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage. Oh. Usually how it's supposed to go is over the course of your quest, you will wake the denizen and then finally you go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace. Then you go down and fight the denizen and kill it, releasing the horde. So what's my advantage? You won't bother waking it. We will keep skipping right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep. Okay. What's the point of releasing the greased horde? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot? No way. The horde contains so much more grease than you could ever use in alchemitor. I mean, you could, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy. What's the ultimate alchemy? It's nothing for you to worry about now. See that gate over by the broken bridge? Go check it out. Alright, examine gate. O bichinho tá seguindo ele. A Casey, lagarta. So, this is the 7th gate. That'll take me into the place and down to the sleeping denizen? Nope. This is just a simple return node. There are lots of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry. I'll get you to the gate soon after that. Hop in. Caralho. Ele tá na casa dele? Prepare gift for the wayward... Blá, blá, blá. Tá, a gente tá lá no futuro agora. O juiz tá tocando terror. Tem uma coroa. Ah, é pra rainha. Meanwhile, in a long discarded memory... Oh. A Purcell mistress seeks audience with royalty. Entregou as coisas. A flurry of disquieting happenstance is related to the adored sovereign. With no other option, her counsel is all that is left to be sought. Tirou o anel. Perdeu os poderes de coisa. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instructions on this matter. The royal duty has been accepted. And in time, fulfilled. Nossa, levou 400 anos pra isso, mas finalmente. Oh, que gracinha. Parabéns, parabéns, carteira. Você conseguiu. Consult with Jasper Sprite. Nossa, eu gosto muito desse mundo da Rose, cara. Ele é muito coloridinho, bonitinho. Ah, realmente, a Rose falou que ia falar com o gato morto dela. Miau! Ah! Is that all you have to say? Fala, Rodrigo, tudo bom? I thought you were supposed to be more helpful after your resurrection, like a ghostly spirit guide, wise if frustratingly cryptic. Good night. Good evening. I'm fine, thanks. Fala, André, tudo bom? Actually, cryptic behavior would be welcome at this point. This is just inane. Ou insane, não sei. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Tudo bom. Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already. Meow. What are you doing there, by the way? I'm fishing! Oh, so you can talk. But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They were all eaten by the denizen. Who? It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. No, there is surely not a single living thing left. Which is too bad, because I'm pretty hungry. I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets. Oh, good idea. I will look there. Ah, maneiro, André. Jaspers, the message you gave me years ago before you disappeared. What did you mean? Meow. I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses? Or are you just being obstinate? You will understand when you wake up. Am I asleep? Yes. Rose, I'm just a cat and I don't know much, but I know that you're important. And also, you are what some people around here call the seer of light. And you don't know what that means, but you will see it's all tied together. All the life in the ocean and all the shiny rain and the songs in your head and the letters they make. A beam of light I think is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and make it look enticing. And the way that it shakes is the same as what makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down as letters. So if you play the right song and it makes all the right letters, then those letters could be all the letters that make life possible. So all you have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense, Rose? Sorry, I disappeared for so long. Oh, sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press you on it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I missed you. Pois é, lendo as historinhas aqui em inglês. Eu sou muito gringa mesmo, né? Ih, Jade tá dormindo pra variar. I spoke with Jaspers. I didn't understand what he told me. He said, I'll understand once I wake up. For some reason, this made me think of you. Yeah, I bet he's right. He wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering? Whoa, no, I don't think so. He's been a bit more literal than that. What did he say? I thought I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content managed to take a back seat to the simple, heartwarming spectacle of the moment. Well, what he meant was that you have a dream self, who is supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do. All 4 of us. I mean... But see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep, because you haven't woken up yet. I think I get it. I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep? Yes. And would I be out of line in additionally, presuming this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you? No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep now. That was to be my next wild presumption. So, when I wake up, can I look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too? No, only I can do that, because of my robot. Oh, right. I forgot about your robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous. You guys can probably make your own, I guess. But you need to wake up first for it to matter, and maybe by the time that happens, you might not even need them. I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I'd associate with such a contraption, even under some of the more obscure scenarios imaginable. But good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I am sure will look stupid once I finish typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream, her or me? Okay, well, I don't really know how to answer the second part, but yeah, she's dreaming. She's most likely lying in your bed, troubled and restless about things burdening her, which is to say, you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is. But you can't start figuring those things out yet because you're not awake, because you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose. Okay. So how do I wake up? I'm sure it would help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious, or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know. It's for you to find out. Maybe the stuff you wrote on your walls can give you a clue. What stuff? Didn't Dave tell you? Tell me what? Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room, while not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings, like John? I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out. He said he was going to tell you. Hold on. Privado no quarto do Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular? He's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via Sburb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something? No! Ela tá na cama do John. Wake up, John. You can do it. Escrito aqui, que belezinha. He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can you do it anyway? But he will find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face again. Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what? Pera. Realmente, wait, what? Foi ela que falou os dois. Oh, meu Deus. Oh, meu Deus, é com isso que ele estava ocupado, né? Eu tinha esquecido. Await further instruction. Água, eu preciso de água. John, see that big piece of junk there? The rocket pack? Yeah, capture that and send me the code. I got the codes for all the other Earth crap stuck inside it from your friends, from different times, when they were feeling cooperative. I can make it work for you. Okay. But you can't just subtract object codes from the other codes. It's like mathematically ambiguous. Like just reverse and ORing the flower pot alone could make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions. Yeah, well, I'm not saying I am anywhere near as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries. Well, what? I'm giving all these codes to our hacker guy. Oh man, you have a hacker. I bet he's the best. Hackers are always the best. Well, he sure thinks he is. Who is it? Have I talked to him? No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever because he hates you. But he will do this because he won't be able to resist the challenge. Oh, okay. Be right back then. Captcha rocket pack. Okay, here. Sir Johnson. Thanks. Wait. Those kinda seem like random key machines. Are you messing with me, John? No. They sort of are random. But it's the right code, I promise. Oh, okay. Be back in less than 1 second. Pachoo! Hello? What? It thought you said you'd be back in less than 1 second? I was. I gave you the code. It's Pichu! It took a while for him to figure out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would I make you wait? That would be so inconsiderate. Oh. I just thought that was just you going off to get the code and making like this rockety noise or something. I don't know, because you're kind of goofy. Well, you're kind of welcome, you ungrateful earth horse's noisy butthole. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code, I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious. He was convinced this is the right code and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out. Which I will keep to myself because unlike you, I actually have some fucking manners. Bleh. Oh man, I got so served. Bleh. I am unfazed by your human blahs. Anyways, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code? Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up is why. I guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumbass code actually does the trick. Okay, John, once you make it, I'm sure even you and your undeveloped bone nook will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side. Make rocket pack. Answer Dave. Ah, ele conseguiu. Okay, I'm in. In where? The median. Oh, already? What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn hours. Huh, I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How did it go? With you and Jade, I guess. I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life. Just stood up and clinked a glass like it was about to give a speech. Then took a shit in my dinner and passed out with its pants down. Ooh, dog, ooh. Yeah, so nasty. Gross, dude. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing? I'm in a rocket pack and I'm about to blast off into space. Okay? It should be sweet. I need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was the brainless, feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into this bigger, like, ghostly, feathery asshole with a sword in it. It seems to want me to prototype it again. Not sure what to do. Have you asked Rose? She's asleep for some reason. Whoa, really? Yeah, I saw her there, all turkeyed out, like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of the snooze wizard's beard dander. 'Cause obviously it's fucking prime time for swiping some shut-eye about now, like a few hours into her magic stupid quest. Anyway, what do you think? I don't really know, I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless you have the remains of a white old dead grandparent lying around, I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion. I don't know, just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, so it probably knows better than I do. I gotta go. Gonna blast off to the 7th gate. And, win this game, I guess. Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there. But alright, later. Later. Capture Casey. Nossa, ele captulogou mesmo. This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear sweet Casey into protective custody. Blast off. Olha, agora ele vai lá pra cima de novo. Pchiu! Vamos ter um S agora. Vamos ter um videozinho. Se preparem que teremos videozinho. Dave Accelerate. Música do Toby Fox, hein? Land of Heat and Clockwork. Esse é o mundo do Dave. Oh no, virou o Lil Call. Ah, esse breguete dele é muito legal. É muito foda. Ele tem estilo, apesar de ser babaca. Que medo desse boneco, pelo amor de Deus. Consult with Call Sprite. Ha ha he he hoo hoo hoo. Shut up. Ha 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 he ha ho ha ha. No, just goddamn it. Ha ha he he ha ha. Please, just once. Shut the hell up. Hoo ha he ha ho ha ho ha ha. Shut up. Hoo ha he ha ho ha ha. Shut the fuck up. Ha ha ha. Meu Deus do céu. Que bom que eu não sou o Dave. Mas ele tá estiloso. Nosso óculos da Apple, meu Deus do céu. Burguesinho. That's it, I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping Sepulchro with this useless mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back. Sepulchro é um ótimo nome. Already? What do you mean already? She took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know, I'm kind of losing track of how long it's been with all this time hopping. It just sounds like you're making a rash decision based on temporary aggravation with a laughing puppet. I thought we planned to progress as far as we could before we went back, to gather information and avoid repeating mistakes. What else is there to know? We lost. Can't finish the game with a dead hare and witch. We don't know Jade is dead for sure. Yeah, well, she had a big fucking meteor bearing down on her, and we never heard from her again. Or the trolls for that matter. After they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the denizen, I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us. And since John died, he couldn't get Jade in on time, so whether she's alive or not, she's as good as dead from our perspective. Only thing left to do is change all that. Are you sure you're ready? You remember the plan we discussed? There's not much to remember. I go back and tell John not to be an idiot and get trolled like such a gullible stooge. I don't know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet. With our higher levels and our sick gear, it still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm just not as comfortable with time travel as you. Nah, it'll be fine, don't worry. After you go, what do you think will happen to me? Will I just cease to exist? I don't know. I mean, your whole timeline will, maybe. Maybe. Is there a chance it will continue to exist and I'll just be here alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome is more unsettling. The thing with time travel... Ah, tá bom. Eu adoro essa citação dele. The thing with time travel is you can't overthink it. Just roll with it and see what happens. And above all, try not to do anything retarded. What do you think I should do? Try going to sleep. Our dream selves kind of operate outside the normal time continuum, I think. So, if part of you from this timeline is going to persist, that's probably the way to make it happen. Okay. And hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuzz you went through. I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self, and still understand what we're talking about. The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brain stem. Anything else is gravy. If my past self can wake up sooner, maybe I'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you you're already awake and don't know it. Yeah, that would be cool, I guess. I'm gonna go now. Good luck. Então esse Dave que a gente tá vendo é um Dave do futuro. De um futuro em que deu tudo errado, pelo visto. Ah lá, ele voltou. Ele voltou antes do Liu Kang ser o sprite do bicho aqui. Okay, I'm in. In where? The median. Oh, already? What do you mean already? She took 4 goddamn hours. Eu já li isso tudo aqui. Ah, a sugestão era captchalogar com Liu Kang. Oh, entendi. Wait, what? Don't go yet. Something's up. Ooh. Okay, it's me from the future. Huh? It's me. I just appeared from the future, wearing a red suit. He says don't go, or you're gonna die. Pfft, lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am? He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust a lead-speaking troll who wants you dead and strapped on a rocket pack because she said to? This is like some terrible April Fool's prank. But 13 days too late. I remember you're talking to the pranking master. Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said just now. If future you is real, then why don't you let me talk to him? Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god! This guy is me! If I get him to talk to you, you're just talking to me again. Jesus, it proves nothing. Hold on, someone else is bugging me. John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. If our friendship means anything, you'll listen to me and pass Dave. This is future Dave, by the way. Wow, you're really pulling out all the stops for this stunt. Using your phone and computer at the same time to message me. You're kind of going through a lot of trouble, actually. I don't know why you're bothering with this. Yeah, exactly. Why would I bother? This sort of cornball horseshit is your cup of tea, not mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person. You can't track down through time what you can't catch. Pshoo! Oh god, did you just blast off? No, but that would have been sweet if I did just then. Okay, well, just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you all stay alive and do this thing the right way this time. Just stay on the goddamn ground for fuck's sake. Ok, I guess. E daí ele vai... Uhul! Se colocar com o Sprite. É isto. Não antes de deixar uma porrada de item pro Dave. E assim temos o Dave de outra dimensão paralela aí. Obrigada. Obrigada pela água, eu preciso. Então é isso. O Dave de um futuro em que deu tudo errado virou o pardalzinho desse agora. Pra não ser o local, porque senão ia dar muita merda. Hey, sup? Pchiu! This is stupid! Eu gosto desse painel. Eu gosto desse painel. Pastor Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular, he's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via Sburb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something? No! He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can you do it anyway? But já lemos isso aqui. Prepare for nap. You bundle up your knittings into a cozy nest. You aren't all that tired though. It's hard to imagine falling asleep without the luxury of Harley's narcolepsy. Future Dream Rose ceased exist. Nossa, que triste. Ela realmente estava sozinha. Ah, porque o Dave já mudou, né, o futuro. Caralho. Pelo menos ela não vai ficar sozinha. Ok, vamos ver mais um vídeo. Ah, a Rose do futuro que não aconteceu mais ajudou a Rose do passado. Legal. Ajudou a Rose do passado a despertar antes do tempo. Então talvez eles não tenham um futuro tão ruim assim, já que o mundo alternativo tá ajudando eles. Don't talk to John anymore, he's an impressionable doofus. Your plan didn't work. I mean, it did, but then suddenly it didn't. So you might as well quit trying. You smell like orange creamsicles. What? You're aliens. Do you even have orange creamsicles? Of course, what kind of awful civilization wouldn't invent orange creamsicles? Not one I'd want anything to do with. Okay, pretty far-fetched, but whatever. No more hijinks from you, cause I'll make sure they won't work. Well, obviously, I knew it wasn't going to work. My friends have been talking to John from the future, your future, where he's not dead. So there was no way what I did was going to kill him. I just wanted to mess with him and stuff. I don't think you're following. You did kill him, sort of. Then I went back in time to stop him. Yeah, I guessed there was a chance something like that might happen. Alright, but did you guess that by trolling John to his grave and making me splinter us off into an alt timeline, that you were basically complicit in making our timeline go the way it was supposed to go all along, where future me is now helping Dave and we just keep playing, and our actions ultimately lead to the trouble you're all in now, thus leading you all to troll us incompetently? Oh, no, I didn't think of that. Yeah, see, none of you ever thinks anything through. Who's in charge of the timeline management there? I gotta give him the business. She doesn't want to talk to any of you, and has misgivings about this whole thing. Not all of us are that enthusiastic about trolling you guys, and the ones who are sort of suck at it. Well, at least you got John to off himself, so I guess you're not totally incompetent like the others, like that awful rapper. So John actually did what I said. Yeah, I'm telling you, huge push over. He will do what you say, unless it happens to be for his own good. Then, all of a sudden, he's a tough nut to crack, go figure. Now I feel kinda bad. Are you sure I can't talk to him? Even if it's just to apologize? Would that be okay with you, Sir Brave Knight? Pois é, né, Matheus? Seria muito bom. Seria muito ruim não viver numa civilização que não tem Orange Creamsicle, seja lá o que isso for. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No more coy bullshit antics though. Not even like an idiotic angry winking emote. Or what? You're going to hunt me down through time? Oh no! Yeah. You do realize I'm way higher on my accolade ladder than you. Even if you are from the future. Are you sure you want to get your clock cleaned by a blind chick? Okay, even if that's true, I just merged with an impaled orange goddamn bird and now I got all these crazy powers. Ugh, self-prototyping so dumb. This is why you all screwed up so bad. Always bending the rules like that. Oh well, can't stop you now, so might as well drop it. Hey Dave, what? I've been researching some of your Earth soap operas. Is this you? Capitão Planeta, caralho. Oh, Gigas fuck no. Why would that breathtaking douche remind you of me at all? But he has a fury personality, sort of brash and impetuous, and in your face, like fire itself. Now I know you're bullshitting me. Do I seem like the kind of guy who'd accept a magic ring from Whoopi Goldberg to awaken some egregious homo fantasy for a ripped blue dude's mammoth eco-friendly bulge? That guy is an asshole and needs to be sealed in a duffel bag and whipped something ungodly with a bamboo shoot. Who's Whoopi Goldberg? Who cares? Okay, I made some modifications. This is so you, Dave. Come on, admit it. Não posso fazer graça da pessoa cega que coloca as coisas tudo fora do eixo. I just can't. Okay, yeah, that is pretty much fucking spot on. You're actually a pretty good troll. As long as you don't bug John, I guess that's all there is to say on the matter. Thanks, Dave. To be fair, I'm sure every one of us wishes we thought of future self-prototyping first, so you're not really all that terrible. Chill with Dave. Who are you talking to? Just telling a troll to step off. Okay, cool. So now that you're a sprite, do you know everything about the game? Well, I knew a lot anyway, cause I'm from the future. But yeah, I know more stuff now. Like things meant specifically for sprites to clue players in on. But packaged in these, like, I guess riddles? I'm supposed to be cagey about it, but I don't really feel like it. Ask me anything, go ahead, I'll give you a straight answer. Alright, here goes. Why are we so fucking awesome? That's the best fucking question anybody ever asked. Yeah. Que os olhos não veem, coração inocente. Porra. Yeah, so is everything cool with this John business? Is it gonna be okay? That's up to him. If he decides to wise up and listen to us, if not then, he'll just bail everyone out yet again. Okay. All that gear you picked up should let you breeze through the first couple gates, even at a low level. Later, you will unlock the ability to bring your sprites down with you. And we'll take care of shit together. Till then, I guess just mess around and let Jade build up or whatever. I'll go kill some time, maybe draw some comics. Like what? I don't know. What's the last one you did? I was in the middle of the Nangcho party arc. Oh yeah, I gave up on that halfway through. Yeah, that was sort of the plan. Making a 10-part story about nachos was always a bullshit idea. Let's do some brainstorming later. Blow everyone's minds. Yeah, sure. Fala, Nicknir, muito obrigado pelo seu lurk e valeu pelo carinho. Bump. Meanwhile, hundreds of pages ago... Gente, por que a gente tá voltando pra quando o John tava abrindo o presente dele? Meu Deus do céu. You open up the package. There is something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich Cyrus the Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe. Esse aqui. And strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the suit of a burning Vegas strip by Cage Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to the note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Included is a note from your best bro, Dave. So, hey. Since it's your birthday, I had to get you back for the sick memorabilia you got me, so I got you this god-awful thing, and now I just know you're standing there flipping your shit over it, so you're welcome. It's the actual gross bunny in the movie, so that means Nick Cage actually grabbed it up with his clownish no-talent fingers. I would suggest you put it somewhere and display it ironically. But I know you're that serious about this ridiculous shit, so you'll probably sleep with the damn thing and nibble its ear and stuff. But the weird thing is, that's what's cool about you. You're this naive guy like Pinocchio tumbled ass backwards off the turnip truck and started liking Ghostbusters. Then the fairy godmother kissed your nose or some shit, and you turned out to be not made of wood, and also pretty cool to talk to. One day, your gibberish ways are gonna land you in a jam, and I know I'm gonna have to get you off the hook, but it's cool, I got your back, bro. Then we'll meet and hug bump and get each other's filthy wife beaters that much filthier, so yeah, peace dog, TG. Aí o John lembra dessa carta. E daí ele reconsidera e não faz o que a Therese tá pedindo pra ele fazer. Get pestered by Dave. Did you blast off like a spazzy douche yet or what? Yeah, of course. There was no way I wasn't trying out this sweet ride. God damn, what do I have to do to make you believe me? First bump my future self till I got bloody knuckles and write you an even sappier birthday note in my own blood on a Back to the Future poster. Relax, I'm not going through the gate. I'm just flying around and having a good time in the sky. Okay, so you believe me then? About future me? Like him turning into a floating sword bird. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but it doesn't matter. You're my best bro, and if you say not to go, then I won't go. Hey, can you hold on? I'm getting trolled again. Oh man. And if we've just concluded anything, it's that talking to those douchebags should be priority number 1, so yeah, go right ahead. Okay, be right back. Get trolled by CG. I keep scrolling backwards through your adventure. trying to piece together how you botched this up so badly. And I keep finding these striking pockets of foolishness, like what you're doing now. Riding your little red rocket, like you're a freshly hatched human larva, and this is just all a big school hive rumpus respite. Humans aren't hatched as larvae, dummy. We don't hatch at all. We're born as these little pink monkeys called babies. Bullshit. That's not what you just told me. What did I say? I'll paste what you said. I thought you didn't like going down that road? Copy-pasting future/past conversations? Why would I have a problem with that? I don't know, that's what you just told me. Whatever, look. This is really weird. What's so weird about it? Well, normally humans hatch from like these slimy pods. Then we wriggle out as a little pink larva. Oh really? Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Ha 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 ha. I was spunking you, dude. Or at least I will be in our next conversation. Thanks for the great prank idea. Why would you trick me about that? What is even the point? I don't know. It was just a friendly prank. Don't you ever play pranks? I mean, of course you do. One of you just tried to prank me good. What? Who? You'll find out. Well, fine. I guess you got me back, sort of, for my trolling, even though you haven't even read my worst trolling efforts yet, because they happen in your future. And even then, you didn't even mind much, almost like you were delighted to hear it. Kind of perverse, really. What's wrong with you? Well, we're friends by then, aren't we? Or sort of like reverse anti-mutual friends? What the hell does that even mean? Look, you're going to have to face it at some point. That you're learning the meaning of this human emotion called friendship. Is friendship really an emotion? Yes, absolutely. I guess it's hard to see how we become friends. This is so frustrating. Every time I go further back into your past and talk to you, you say stuff that pertains to my immediate future. Brincadeirinha amigável, né? And then you won't explain to me that's what's going on, because it's already old news for you. Dude, you've been doing the same exact thing. I've done no such thing. I've been exceptionally informative and helpful, if justifiably acrimonious. You never answer my questions though. How am I supposed to know what's going on or what you're alluding to? This game is kind of a game of a million guides. Everywhere you turn, there's another way to figure out what's going on, so please go secrete me an Earth River through your strange human tear ducts. You've got sprites, exiles, guardians, consorts, time-hopping future selves, mystical dream oracle doppelgangers. And if that wasn't enough, your particular group of players is lucky enough to have us to give you the scoop on stuff. Through a sort of subversion of the whole damn thing, even though we hate you. And even though the fact that we hate you is an immutable fact as unalterable as this withering knotted hell of a timeline choking us all to death, it does not mean we have any reason to withhold any information from you or dish it out through crypto-baffling mind-fuddlery. So go ahead, ask me anything. Okay, what's the point of the game? Ask something else. I already told you that. It was this whole big conversation we had. Ugh! Fine. Where are you now? In the median, a separate session from yours. No, I know that. You already told me. I did? Yes, in your future. Damn it. What I mean is, are you in your house right now, or in one of your magical lands, or what? Just curious, cause you can see me, but I can't see or know anything about you. We're hiding in the veil. What's left of it? What's that? It's a huge belt of meteors, orbiting way outside Skya, beyond the orbit of the planets, dividing the median from the furthest ring, where Durs orbits. Durs, the dark planet. Prospects the Light One near Skya. Well, geez, how am I supposed to know any of this? You would probably find out sooner or later from your dumb grandma. But by fusing with the sprite, she has to withhold stuff and be mysterious and all, to make your adventure seem more magical. It's infuriating. Okay, so the veil is a bunch of meteors. What do you mean what's left of it? Okay, there comes a time when black inevitably beats white on the battlefield in the center of Skya. The White King is captured or killed or something. That's when the reckoning starts, okay? The rulers of the Earth, the Black King and Queen, get the power to send the veil towards Skya to destroy it. That kind of starts your big countdown when shit gets serious. So then it's up to us to save it? Yeah, you have that long to kill the Black Queen and King. And Skya itself sort of buys you some time by activating its defense portals to catch some of the meteors. The threat gets bigger the longer you take though. Smaller meteors come first and they get progressively bigger, and there's only so much of them Skya can absorb for you. Okay, but it sounds like you've got plenty of time that happens. We've got plenty of time before that happens, right? That's just it. You don't. Ordinarily, you would, but your reckoning starts much sooner because of some dumb things you've done. You completely blew it already, and you have no chance of winning anymore, which ordinarily would be fine. Just another bunch of losers to fail at this game. It's what you do later that causes so much more trouble than that, and now we have to deal with it too. Oh no, what is it? Already told you. It's inevitable and completely pointless to talk about anyway. Fala, Diego, como vai você? Há quanto tempo? Saudades. O que você manda de bom? Eu estou lendo Homestuck, uma história. Estamos no ato 4. Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe there's something we can still do to stop it if you just help us. I'm not wrong. It's all right here in front of me, you fuck up royally. End of story. Okay, we'll see about that, Mr. Sour Bulge. Hey, aren't you kind of uncomfortable sitting on a meteor? Are you all huddled in a crater or something? No, there's all kinds of crazy shit in the Veil. A lot of these meteors are kind of like big seeds. Seeds? Well, what kind of crazy shit is there? Stuff like buildings, facilities, like labs and stuff. Weird. Yeah, the Veil is kind of like neutral ground for the kingdoms like our planets. Some places are used to genetically engineer soldiers and agents for the two sides, using genetic material from the exotic menagerie of chess pieces on the battlefield to help fuel the war and keep raising the stakes. Whoa, I don't think I'm following this. Yeah, no shit. But you'll find out when you get there, since you were in the Veil when we last talked. Anyway, that's more than enough info for you to think about and be less stupid in time for conversations we've already had. I'm out of here. Okay, but wait. Can you give a message to GC for me? Tell her nice try. What? Why would I give her a message for you? Do it yourself. I'm not a relay service. Oh, well, I thought you'd be cool with it since you asked me to give her a message for you last time. But whatever. I find that highly implausible. I'm not falling for any more of your human pranks. Nice try, John! Ha 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 ha. Nossa, Jack e a Sand? Meu Deus do céu. Ai, eu tô com medo. Tudo que envolve o Jack eu fico com medo, gente. Música do Toby Fox. Book in the table. Ah lá, essa é Darcy, pessoal. Darcy. Musiquinha legal. Opa, obrigado pelo resub. Muito obrigada, 13 meses. Valeu, Diego. Os emotes tudo de Natal, que bonitinho. Eita, preula, a rainha pirou. Ela quer que ele use a roupinha e ele não quer. Use o chapéu, use o vestido. Vamos, use. Fala, Celso, tudo bom? Ele não quer usar nenhuma das roupas que ela tá mandando. Mas ela é sua rainha, você tem que usar. Valeu, Diego. Ih, coringou. Ele coringou. Ah lá. Ela acordou e tem um monte de miau, miau, miau. Ó, a mãe da Rose, o pai do John, o irmão do Dave e o cachorro da Jade. Ai, meu Deus. Se tivesse conseguido matar ele, hein? Se tivesse conseguido matar ele. Fudeu. Fudeu muito. Fudeu muito. Agora é agora. Agora vai dar tudo errado. É a partir daí que tudo fode. Não! Puta que pariu, véi. Bad ending total. Esse puto vai dar muito trabalho. Esse puto vai dar muito trabalho. Não é pouco, não. É muito. É o fim do primeiro ano. Olha, chegamos no fim do primeiro ano de postagem. Caralho, tudo isso foi postado em um ano. Tudo isso que a gente leu até agora foi postado em um ano. Caraca, meu irmão. Foda. Foda sim. Isso aqui foi postado em 13 de abril de 2010. Desbloqueei o álbum do volume 4. Será que a gente tá terminando? O volume 4? O ato 4? Activate. Começou. Começou. O que eu tava fazendo em 2010? Eu tava me formando no ensino médio. Mentira, em abril eu tava estudando no ensino médio, né? Esse cara aqui, gente, é simplesmente a pessoa que faz a história. Quando ele começa a se auto-inserir na história, ele não para mais. Então, sempre que vocês virem esse moço vestido de verde com a pele dessa cor, ele já tinha aparecido uma vez, só que só a mão dele. Não sei se vocês lembram, eu falei pra vocês ficarem espertos com isso. Era ele. AH é de Andrew Hussey, são as iniciais do dono da história. Engage in highly indulgent self-insertion into story. Aqui ele desenhando o Homestuck. What? Oh, hell no. This is always such a terrible idea. Leave me alone. Examine wall. You really wish your side of the wall had an off switch. Which is to say, I really wish my side of the wall had an off switch. Forget it. Go back to work. Já tinha 5 anos de trampo? Maneiro. Ok. Você é bem experiente, vamos dizer assim. Ok. You're just going to ask me to recap Homestuck though. I don't know why you'd want to sit there and watch me type. This is going to be pretty long. Recap first year of Homestuck. Meu Deus do céu. Amado, ele realmente vai fazer isso. Tá. Nossa, quanto hiperlink. Jesus amado. Ah, eu não vou clicar nesses hiperlink não, porque eles vão me passar para lugares que eu já fui. Homestuck began on April 13th, 2009 the 13th birthday of our chief protagonist and future boy Skylark, John Egbert. 3 days prior was supposed to be the day he received this bird beta in the mail, but it was running late. It showed up later that afternoon, and after overcoming a variety of domestic adversities, he retrieved the game, along with a birthday package from his internet friend, Dave Strider. John established a game connection with another friend, Rose Lalonde, who'd spent the day badgering him about playing with her, after unsuccessfully attempting to convince Dave to play. Upon connecting, Rose was able to manipulate John's environment, move his furniture around via cursor, and restructure the shape of his room. John was unable to do this to Rose's environment, however. He'd installed the client copy of the beta and required the server copy for that. The server copy was trapped in his dad's car, along with a birthday package from another friend, Jade Harley. Jade messaged John inquiring about the package. As of this moment, neither her package nor the server copy has been recovered by John. Rose had also prepared a package for John, but had not mailed it yet. It still sits in her room. Dave's package contained the authentic stuffed bunny from Con Air. In addition to allowing Rose to control John's environment, Sbur provided an array of devices Rose deployed throughout John's house. These devices used together provided a system by which the players could manufacture any item using the code on the back of that item's captcha card, if they gathered enough grist to pay for it. Later, they would learn to combine item codes to master the art of punch card alchemy, whereby item could be fused together in purpose and design. One device, on being activated, began a countdown and released an entity called a kernel sprite. The countdown ticked down to the moment John's house would be struck by a meteor, destroying his neighborhood. To escape this demise, John had to use the devices to manufacture a special item that looked like a blue apple and take a bite of it, in order to transport his entire house just before impact to the safety of a mysterious dark realm, where his house would situate itself atop a tall rock column high above a blanket of clouds. This realm is called the Median. Acho que eu vou só terminar de ler aqui essa página e daí eu vou... Como é que fala? E daí eu vou terminar a live para eu poder jantar. Essa página tá grande mesmo? Eu vou... Ó, tipo, eu não sei, não dá pra vocês verem, mas tipo, ela ainda vai muito, muito depois. Before he entered the Median, though, John and Rose prototyped his kernel sprite with the large Harlequin doll his dad got him for his birthday, transforming the sprite to bear its likeness, including the ways the doll was disfigured via earlier hijinks. It had a slashed eye and one arm, and so too did the sprite. When John entered the Median, the sprite's kernel hatched, thus imbuing all the enemies John and his friends would face with properties of the sprite. The lesser adversaries John faced first, Shale Imps, all wore Harlequin garbs. They became more powerful and more radically mutated with each successive pre-Median prototyping. After entering the Median, John's dad was kidnapped by imps. While John was looking for him, he accidentally prototyped the sprite with his grandmother's ashes, transforming it again. This prototyping had no effect on the enemies, since he was already in the Median and the kernel had already hatched. Instead, only the sprite was affected, and it took on the appearance personality and memories of his grandmother, becoming Nanosprite, a game-supplied, albeit customized guide for John. She explained aspects of the game about Skya residing at the center of the median, beyond 7 gates floating directly above his house, and about an eternal timeless war fought there between dark and light, one that light was always destined to lose. É legal que tenha os hiperlinks, pensando bem, para as pessoas irem lembrando, né? O cara pensou bem nisso. Apesar de ele ser meio dodói das ideias. Aliás, como vocês agora estão inteirados no assunto de Homestuck, o máximo que dá para vocês estarem no ato 4, existe um rumor no Twitter, esses dias atrás, de que o Andrew Hussey, o dono dessa história aqui, o criador, foi pego e foi levado preso por usar drogas, tipo metanfetamina. Só que, tipo, isso tá com muita cara de ser fake news, porque ninguém consegue provar. Tinha um tweet de uma delegacia que tinha tweetado isso. Só que ninguém acha esse print mais. Ninguém acha. Tá, o print as pessoas acham. Mas ninguém acha o tweet original, porque ele foi deletado, pelo visto. Só que assim, será que é o mesmo Andrew Hussey? E será que isso realmente aconteceu? Ou. Porque, tipo, tem muitas pessoas no Twitter que estão alegando que foi uma piadinha feita por eles. Eu não sei se eles são tipo fãs que não querem que o autor tenha uma má reputação, ou se eles realmente fizeram isso. Mas é uma news aí que tá rodando, e que parece muito ser fake news. Mas tipo, se ele foi preso porque ele tava usando droga, isso não vai surpreender ninguém, porque olha a história que ele escreveu. Rose, who'd been having frequent internet connection issues, lost her connection as she tried to lift John's car to retrieve the game and the package. The car fell into the abyss below. A storm caused her house to lose power along with its wireless internet connection. Her laptop was able to run on battery power for a time, while she tapped into the wireless signal from the laboratory next door. When her laptop ran out of power, she had to overcome more family strife and endure a gift pony in the process to go outside in the rain and plug it into the small generator outside the mausoleum of her dead cat, Jaspers. Eu não sigo o Andrew Hussey nas mídias sociais. Esse pai, ele tava de boa, sabe? Não sei. Ele é meio aleatório. Ele sempre foi bem aleatório nas redes sociais. Então eu não segui ele, não. Só li a história e pronto. She continued her session with John inside the mausoleum, while the meteor-sparked forest fire surrounding her house grew more intense. E agora com esse negócio de ficar comprando verificado do Twitter, não dá pra saber quem é quem, né? Então tem algumas contas do Andrew Hussey alegando que são ele, quando na verdade não são. Isso é bem confuso. From the house, Rose's mom opened the secret passage in the mausoleum to help her escape. The passage leads to the lab next door, where Rose found a stable, portable source of power and internet for her computer. She also found a terminal projecting the impact times and locations for the millions of meteors presently bombarding the planet, along with all the other live sessions of other players around the world. She also found a little girl's room, a mutant kitten she named Vodka Mutiny, and a cloning machine operating through the science of ectobiology. Its terminal was locked onto her cat Jaspers, and whatever point in his life the user specified. Eu acho que eu não vou aguentar ler até o final, não, gente. She attempted to purify Jaspers from a moment in her early childhood before he whispered a secret to her. But doing so would have caused a paradox, so it paradoxified a pile of slime instead. The machine used the slime to create a fatal paradox clone of Jaspers in a glass tube. On the monitor, Jaspers then told young Rose the secret, then vanished, only to show up dead weeks later and put and put in the mausoleum for years until the present. Rose left the laboratory moments before it was destroyed by a meteor impact. She transportalized back to her mom's room, proceeded to her room to wait for Dave to connect with her and rescue her from the next imminent impact. Uau! Para vocês saberem, a gente tá tendo uma recapitulação feita pelo próprio criador da história dele nesse último ano, nesse primeiro ano de história. HOMESTUCK foi de 2009 até 2013, se não me engano. A gente tá na página 1674, que é onde tem essa recapitulação. Mas eu acho que eu vou deixar por aqui. Tá no comecinho da página, ainda vai ter, tipo, muita coisa pra eu ler. Então eu vou deixar isso para as zizibs do futuro. Ela que se exploda. Eu tenho que lembrar que eu parei aqui, ó. Dave was charged, blá blá blá. Aqui na recapitulação, a gente tá no ato 2, pelo que eu tô lembrando. Sim. Então é isso, pessoal. Espero que vocês estejam gostando dessas lives. Eu sei que eu estou gostando. É o que eu gosto de falar. Eu vou ver... Obrigada, Rica. Obrigada por estar sempre aí. Obrigada, pessoal, que esteve aí também hoje. Obrigada pelo resub, Diego. Valeu, som demais aí, pessoal. Eu acho que hoje eu não vou dar raid, não. Vamos só... Vamos só terminar a live, eu tô muito cansada. Valeu, pessoal. Abração pra todos vocês. Tenham uma ótima semana. Vejo vocês na próxima, tá bom? Na próxima quarta, se Deus quiser, tamo aí pra ler o resto do ato 4, que não deu pra terminar ele hoje. Mas vamos ver se na próxima a gente termina, não sei, viu? Esses atos agora, eles vão ficar cada vez maiores. Brables dos Brables, é isso aí. Good night, everyone. Gastei meu English tudo. Boa noite. Tchau, 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 tchau.